Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Storm and I'm going to be your instructor for this course. This course is Digital Graphic Arts Introduction. This is a course that primarily focuses on graphic design. You're going to be using computers to develop new documents. You're going to be learning things that are very art related, such as color and typography and the design process and a lot of vocabulary related to design and design theory. This class primarily uses Adobe Photoshop, and so if you're familiar with that piece of software, then you already have a leg up. If you have never used Photoshop before, do not worry. I teach you everything you need to know in this course as you're going through and building your assignments. With this video, I just wanted to introduce you to the Canvas course so you can see how it works and how to access the learning materials and the assignments for your class. So let's start over here on the left-hand side. Over here you have Home, Modules, and Grades. Home is this page here, and it actually is, there's some more stuff on this home page that you're going to want to pay attention to. We'll talk about that in a minute. Modules is a list of all of the items in this class that you need to complete in the order in which you can complete them. So all of the learning materials, all of the assignments, they're all listed in modules. So some people use modules because it's a lot easier for them to understand. I'm going to show you a better way to navigate the course here in just a minute. But if you're familiar with Canvas and you've used modules before, my modules look exactly the same as what you're already expecting. Then we have grades. Grades will show you your grades for this class at any given moment. Over here on the right-hand side, we have the course stream, the course calendar, course notifications, and then we have this to-do list. Now, this to-do list can kind of get you in trouble. If you look over here on the to-do list and you say, all right, look, I have this assignment to do. Let's just go ahead and knock it out. You click on it, and then you try to do the assignment. You may find yourself in hot water because by going directly to the assignments here, you are skipping over the learning materials that are going to help you to complete those assignments effectively. So it's much better to go through the course in the way that I'm about to teach you than it is to click on those links. Use this as kind of a visual guide to see what you've completed so far and what you haven't. But I wouldn't click on these links. All right, if we scroll down on our homepage, we will see that we have this Welcome to DGA section. And in this section, we have the link to the video you're watching right now. And you also have a link to the classroom live stream. That classroom live stream is for anyone who's not in class with me right now. So for example, if you are an online student, this is the link that you will click to sign in and be there for attendance. If you are at a campus where I'm not, so if I'm at the Hillfield campus and you're at Camp Williams or vice versa, and you need help with an assignment, you can click that link and I will be in that meeting all day long so that I can help you anytime you need. I am right there. All you have to do is click that link. Alrighty. Below that, we have the term menu. Now, this says term 3. That's because we're about to start term 3 as I'm recording this video, but you may be taking this class term 1, term 2, whenever, right? So this is term 3, but you'll see down here that we have week 1, week 2, weeks 3 and 4, week 5, week 6, and then my head is covering up week 7 and 8. Each of these are individual sections of the course that you have to complete. Now below them is a date range that section should be completed. So if you're following my schedule, you should complete everything within week 1 before down there it says January 22nd, right? That's going to be the Friday of that week. Usually assignments, actually not usually, all of my assignments are due on Thursday night at midnight. So by the 22nd, you should be done with everything in that week. Now, the dates are probably going to be off depending on when you're taking this course. Look at the dates as they correspond to your course specifically. So here's the way you would get through the content. You would just click on that first link, which will take you to a page that looks like this. This page is called the week homepage, right? Each week or each section of weeks has a homepage. And each homepage has a video showing you exactly what you're supposed to do that week. These videos are usually about 30 seconds to 2 minutes long, depending on what you're doing that week. And it is important that you watch these videos so that you know exactly what you're supposed to do. Down below that, we have the what am I learning, why am I learning this, and how will I prove I've learned this. It's not only important for you to know what you're learning, but it is important to know why. Have you ever thought, when am I ever going to use this in my daily life? That's the why right here. So the why is going to tell you why it's important that you learn this information. And then the how is going to be basically, what do you need to do to prove that you've learned this and you can move on to the next week. Below that, we have the order of operations for the week. The order of operations is the list of items that you must complete in the specific order that I want you to complete them. All right. Most of the time you're going to have lessons and then assignments, right? So the lessons are going to be up top. Your assignments are going to be down below. I want you to learn the stuff and then do something to prove that you've learned it. Alrighty. When you're done with that week, you can always go back to the course homepage and move on to the next week. Now let's take a look at an assignment, just an example of what one of your assignments would be. So for example, this is an assignment called Holiday Card. You'll be completing this assignment in a couple of weeks. There's always a description of what you're supposed to do right up here at the top, right below the due date, the amount of points that it's worth, and how you're going to submit that. It's important that you pay attention to the file type, because if you try to upload any other file besides or except for the file that I'm looking for, it won't work. All right. So you're going to read the description, and then usually I'll provide an example of, one that I've put together. And then there will be a video showing you how to work through this assignment, or how I've built mine, right? You're going to do your own versions of each of these projects, but I'll usually show you how I built mine. Now, for this assignment, I have two different videos. I have Photoshop and Photopea. So I've built the same thing in both pieces of software. So Photopea is for those of you who are using Chromebooks and you cannot install Photoshop on your Chromebook. So I needed to find you a alternative piece of software to use. But that's essentially how assignments work. You'll watch the video, you get an idea of what I'm asking you to do, and then you'll go do it on your own. Every assignment has something called the assignment rubric. It's this thing right here down below the assignment videos. Now, the assignment rubric will tell you how many points your assignment is worth and where those points come from. For example, size. If you make the card the right size, you get 10 points. All right. If you follow directional flow, which you don't know what that is yet, that's fine. You're going to learn that in the second week. But if you follow directional flow, you'll get 20 points. And if you follow other design theory items such as white space, balance, contrast, repetition, proximity, that kind of stuff, you'll get another 20 points. So this rubric will tell you exactly how you're going to score on each assignment that you complete. Now, when you're done with your assignments, you can go back to the week homepage and you can go back to the course homepage and move on to the next week. So hopefully this navigation through your course is easy for you to follow. I've tried to make it as simple as possible, and I've tried to leave no ambiguity here. You should know what you're supposed to be completing every week. You should know how to complete those assignments because I have articles and videos walking you through how to do everything. Hopefully this course is as easy for you as it is fun for me to teach, and hopefully you have a good time building this stuff. If you have any questions, please let me know. If not, go ahead and get started. All right.